Hey, good morning. It's 7:15. We've been on trail just a little over an hour. Haven't really done much on video yet. We're just climbing up through the misty mountain. Spritzled a little last night, not much. It's about 50 degrees, and I've started out with leggings, cap 2 puffy, or cap 2 and rain coat, headband and gloves. Now I'm down to the rain jacket and leggings, and hopefully things will perk up. You can take those off too. So yeah, good night last night. We're around mile 114, 115, right next to the creek. All right. Well, as you can tell, I'm going uphill. Up that way. And today is Thursday, April 13th, day 8 on our tour. This is the worst weather we've had so far. All the other days have been pretty sunny. So hopefully we'll see sun today. At least I would like to. My solar panel is contributing. So that's good. 8:30, just made it to the, I think it's called Lost Valley Spring maybe, Splitter Trail. I'm not going to go down there, don't need water. A few people camped here. Still, as you can see, not much of a view. So we'll continue on, headed towards Mike's place. Come on, sun, make an appearance. Hasn't been any rain or anything, but you can see it's pretty foggy type stuff. A little bit of a breeze on this side. Temperature 46 on the thermodrop. All right, 12:05. We're at Mike's place, about mile 127, and on the way out, I'll shoot the picture of the water tanks. But we've come down the entrance that's just past the water tanks. The road goes around and comes in over there at the fence. This would be his house and his garage, and there's a massive solar setup, battery storage inside that shed. In some years he has caretakers that stay here, but I don't see anybody here now. I yelled out and nobody answered. So this normally would be a fairly busy time, so I don't quite know what's going on. This is the back lounge. Looks like he's got some equipment here to fix things up. Maybe he gave him new air conditioning or something. Here are these little potbelly stoves, which I got going a number of years ago on a day similar to this. It was really cold. Everybody was just sitting around freezing. I said, wait a minute. So I might be tempted. All right. That's the basic tour of Mike's place. Mike Herrera, and he's a real nice guy. He has a business in San Diego where they use these rounds to something to do with tortillas. I can't remember off the top, but they only last so long, so there's hundreds of them all over the place. Temperature on my thermodrop 42, hasn't changed much. With the wind chill, it's definitely below that, below 40. All right, I'm going to sign in here. All right, so we stopped at Mike's place, as you got from that clip I shot there, and a bunch of other hikers showed up right after us. There must have been at least 8 of us there, and a few people. I think we're going to stay overnight. we're trending down to get lower, and of course to close the distance between here and Paradise Valley. Anyway, yeah, not much video today because it's been foggy, no views unless you like trail rocks and bushes next to the trail. But now it's starting to open up a little bit. We're on the lower side. You can see all the fog in the distance. There's obviously a pressure system that's come through, which I knew about, which is be colder, and hopefully it'll start warming up a little bit in the next few days. So anyway, that's probably why this particular video is a short one. That's not a bad thing, really. It was 40 degrees with wind earlier, and I had all kinds of layers on, especially my hands. I've since gone to these fluffy gloves by OR, I think, which are really warm, but they were of course they were in the bottom of my pack earlier, but I had mittens, and then I brought out my rain shells to cut the wind, and that helped a lot. So it goes. It's nice when you're carrying the right gear, at least when you can get to it. Oh, and then of course Murphy's Law steps in, and a few minutes ago I went to reach for my phone in the pocket, my shirt pocket, and nothing there. That's the worst possible thing that could happen to me, other than a heart attack or something, I guess. Just to lose that phone. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm ready to drop my gear and start walking back. And my hip belt had caught it. It pinned it. So good for it, but that's why not listening to music or anything off of it, you don't know. If I'm listening to music or something, then it cuts out. I go, oh, something happened. So I thought I had it in the pocket, and I didn't. Oh, well. All right, it did happen. Fireball in the sky graced us with its rays for at least a little bit, although it's after 6 right now, so we're getting a few minutes of them. It, her, whatever. What a day. I think I'll be coming into camp on fumes today. Probably be close to a 20, I think. We'll find out later. All right, camp at mile 135.7. Got in about 7 p.m. It was a 20-mile day. Hang on a minute, let me verify that. 21-mile day. As I explained in earlier clips on this video, the weather was an issue. Definitely cold, and it is still right now. It warmed up a little bit. I think it's in the mid-40s right now. It's dropping, of course, because it's nighttime. But yeah, that was enough for me. And we stopped at Mike's place for 2 hours too, and kind of got people warm as much as possible. Tomorrow we're gonna hike all the way into Paradise Valley Cafe. Should be about 16 miles, and eat and probably stay overnight there. All right. So, yeah, the weather has definitely taken a turn, hasn't it? So hopefully they say it's supposed to warm up, but it's going to take a number of days before it gets, solidly into the 50s and then in the 60s, and who knows where from there. Alrighty, I'm going to finish dinner and go to sleep. Bye.